welcome back. Maybe? Am I back? We might be back. Okay, I think our connection has finally returned. One last refresh. Hopefully we're now good. Sorry for the interruption. That's really unfortunate that we missed all of the content about my interactions with timing Matt out. That's actually perfect timing, though. That was the content timeout, where immediately upon timing him out, my stream died and then continued to be dead. So I put myself in timeout as well. Hopefully Matt appreciates the irony. Anyway, we're on board 47 in the final segment of play of this match, and hopefully we don't have any more interruptions in the broadcast. Will says it didn't work. I think this time I am good, but maybe try one more refresh, or maybe someone can tell Will once again to refresh. Great. I have both tables pulled up. Feel free to post whatever you like, VCL says. Yeah, it is a mod-only command. Okay. We're back. We're back. We've only missed a couple of boards. A no-trump, transfer to spades, 2 spades by South. Declare is struggling here, it looks like. Lost a trick. You can pitch a heart on ace-king of clubs. The diamonds are kind of friendly because it's Jack-10 doubleton. But there's a lot of spade losers. I mean, there might even be 4 spade losers. All right, ace-king of clubs pitching a heart. And then exit a spade. No, apparently club rough. Okay. Did you create a Twitch clip, Shift? Okay, this is good. Here, I will pull up the Twitch clip and we can look at that in a minute. Wait. The link didn't work. The link broke for me. Did you somehow create a private clip? Am I frozen again? No, please. Stream work. Stream is fine. Great. Great, great, great. We're busy, chat. We've moved on. We've moved on. I think everyone agrees that I was just right. I never made any comment about Roger getting doubled in every contract he bids. We're watching this match now. Roger's not even in. I don't know why we're still talking about this. No, Shift, your Twitch clip didn't work. When I opened it, it just took me to the Twitch homepage. It seems like you must have like private permissions on your clips or something like that. Oh yeah, Will, you can definitely come here to chat if you want. There's also the Discord, though, of course. Discord is a nice place to chat. There is a bar. Yeah, Twitch chats do run offline, and if I happen to be recording a video and people are in the chat, or like if subscribers happen, then like it will pop up while I'm recording a video. So I have to make sure to turn off all of that stuff if I do recordings. How's Declare doing? Looks like Declare has cashed a couple of clubs pitching a diamond and has started cross-ruffing. We're up to 7 tricks now with this club getting over-ruffed, or getting ruffed, but if East roughs this trick, she'll be able to then pull trumps. We have to finish the Roger Lee storyline. Okay, hold on. Fine. Let me pull up Schiff's clip. Okay, here we go. We can check out Schiff's clip. This is the last time, though, chat. Last time it's happening. They got to 5 hearts doubled north-south. Oh, this is a typical Roger Lee thing. He just gets himself doubled in all kinds of contracts. Is this good? It looks like it's pretty good for them. East-West made 5 diamonds in the other room, and they're just going to get out for down. See? He got out for down whatever it was. I didn't even finish the hand. But it would have been faster and easier to make your own deep fake version. Well, now you know, chat. Now you know how to make clips. Congratulations. Please do so more often. And then share them on the channel so that, I can post highlights. My faith in chat has been restored. Yeah, it took a while. We could just refer to chat's voice as the Roger Lee incident. It will forever go down in history as the Roger Lee incident. That was a horrible deep fake. Yeah, BradyBot wasn't talking about leading doubletons. He wasn't talking about competing for part scores. He wasn't saying, oh my god, what a misplay. That's not like me at all. One club, 2 spades, pass, 2 no trump. Whoo! That's a bid by North. 2 no trump, huh? Jack of spades lead, trying to set up the suit in case partner has an entry. BZL is concerned that I used to have faith in chat. I think at some point I did have faith in chat. And then I wonder where it all went wrong. Well, we don't start with very many tricks in this contract. That spade trick gets us up to 5 with all of our other aces. We have 1 entry to the south hand. Club to the 5. Oh, Declare can duck this. Oh. So Craniac's in. Yes, and now what? Is he going to switch to the Jack of Diamonds? Surrounding play? Is he going to switch to a heart? He probably thinks that his partner has King, Jack, 10, 6 of spades. Then again, Craniac probably expects his partner, an expert player, to lead the King of spades from that holding. So maybe... maybe he is going to place his partner with these spades. I don't know how that helps him. And Bodell says, needs to switch to hearts, otherwise East can be stripped and thrown in. That's true. Yeah, declares, oh my god, the other table took 10 tricks East-West and a no trump. That's incredible. That is so many tricks East-West. Wait a second. How do you take that many tricks? What? There's just no way. Okay, the Jack of Diamonds goes to the Queen. Okay. So Shirley Dinkin will have won the BAM on this one. I mean, 2 no trump might make. They could pick up 7 imps. He goes ace of clubs and a club, so he's finding out about the club split. Club split. So let's start with something that I think like the best declarers in the world would recognize. There's no reason to play a heart to the queen here. If West has the heart king, we can play a diamond to the ace, cash our club, and exit a diamond. Because West is down to the king of diamonds. So we can decide what to do by playing a diamond to the ace first. Like a heart to the queen is simple, but we can decide which player to play for the king of hearts. And we don't need to make that decision immediately. So it's definitely correct to play a diamond to the ace and cash a club. And I know that this is probably going to look and feel maybe counterintuitive to a lot of bridge players. They'll just be like, well, you know, let's just play the non-preemptor for the red king, right? So yeah, Radu does decide to play a heart to the queen. This is unnecessary. But what would have ended up happening is after playing a diamond to the ace and cashing the club, East would have pitched a spade. And so at that point, declare, I mean, has a full count on East's hand, basically, is, I think, the bottom line. So, like, regardless of the diamond layout, we know that West has the diamond king. So if West had king third of diamonds, and we play a diamond to the ace, cash a club, exit a diamond, West is down to just hearts. And if we play a diamond to the ace and West has king fourth of diamonds or king fifth, like once again, East can't get in to cash spades in the diamond suit. So we can always play a diamond to the ace, cash our club, and on that trick, East would have thrown a spade winner. So even if we misguess at that point, we're still going to end up making one more trick. I mean, East could pitch down to a stiff heart. Like, if we do decide to exit a diamond and East pitches down to stiff king of hearts and then West gets in and puts a heart through, then sure. We take the finesse, East wins and runs the spades, and we, once again, are, like, down 2 or whatever it is. But, yeah, that was a position that I think world-class declarers would have recognized that they can guess the king of hearts later after cashing the club. 1 no, pass 2 clubs by South. 13 count. 2 hearts by North. South will bid. Trumps are bad. Club suit is good. It's a 13 count opposite whatever partner's range is for the strong no trump. Yeah, I think 4 hearts is probably right. It feels like we might be on the cusp of slam, but Other table also got to 4 hearts, same auction. Well, West has a hand. Never was able to show it. All right, club ruff at trick 1. Well, this is gonna sink the contract pretty quick. I mean, I don't know how 4 hearts made in the other room, but this contract is not making. The distribution's even mirrored, so there's no way that the ace of diamonds goes away. Cranyak has an unusual problem at trick 2, in that he's going to need to decide whether to switch to spades or diamonds, which is not at all clear, looking at the south hand. If Declare has, like, queen third of spades or something, and the ace third of diamonds, then a diamond switch could blow a trick. Partner's king doubleton gets picked off, and Declare gets to pitch a spade loser. But he does switch to a diamond. It does feel generally the most natural thing to do. So diamond to the ace. Another club ruff. He's going to ruff with the ace. Probably. I mean, I don't know. Maybe he won't. It doesn't really help him to ruff with the ace. And it kind of exposes partner's trump holding, but there we go. So East has another trump trick, but after that, Declare has the rest. 4 hearts down 1, and this is going to be a swing going the way of Rubenstein. How are we supposed to play this trump suit? I mean, basically just take a couple of finesses, I think. I think heart to the king is probably the right way to play it. Heart to the king, heart back to the 9, I imagine. East has 11. Opens a club. 2+. 1 no trump or pass. South also doesn't have a straight flush. Very close, but not quite. South decides to pass. Can always check suit play. This one, it might be more believable, because here, I think the opponents might have opportunities to kind of mess with you. A club, a heart, 2 hearts. 3 no trump from Cranyak. Offer. East probably bids 4 hearts. Has the doubleton spade. PJF says 3 no looks best. Just check suit play at 301.20. I mean, 3-0 looks pretty bad, right? Like, if North had the ace of spades, you're in pretty bad shape. On this lie of the cards, it might be a good decision for East-West. That's what Roger Lee would do. I mean, East has kind of the perfect hand for a suit contract. Short spades, aces and kings. Weak hearts that can get spade ruffs. Few high card points. so you can't just take tricks on power and no trump. Four hearts double. Okay. Well, this is going to work out surprisingly well for South because North is going to get a club ruff. North expects that this double is based on club stuff. And so, a perfect Roger Lee contract. There goes Cranyak just getting doubled again. So club to the ace, Cranyak will play the queen. Probably. I mean, I guess everyone knows that he has king, queen, jack third, so it doesn't matter. Six of clubs for a spade back. So this gets roughed. Spade around. Georgia opts to play four hearts doubled instead of 3-no undoubled. More at 11. Spade to the ace. Now, regardless of whether or not South plays back a club, Cranyak's going to know about the club position, or the trump position. So it looks like he's just going to end up down one here. Like spade return, low heart from dummy, picking off South's king, jack, fourth, eventually unblock the queen of clubs, cross to the ace of diamonds, pitch a diamond on the nine of clubs, ace of hearts and a heart, you know, so on and so forth. So I think he's going to get out for down one. The other table only got up to 3 hearts east-west. West had this kind of middling 13 count that got opened, and so East must have just invited at the other table. No, East opened. Oh my god, East opened in the other room and grew with the 13 count just invited. That's incredible. Well, he was right, and I mean, that's a way to swing the board. They need these swings, because they only have, well, after this one, 10 boards to go. Queen of diamonds switch from South. Around to the ace. Okay. So club to the queen, spade to the king, club pitch a diamond. I mean, Cranyak knows for a fact that if South thought there was any chance North could ruff a second club, it would have happened. So he goes up with the ace of hearts. Now what? Mbodell says suit play, says run the 7 of hearts from jack 9 8 7 opposite king fourth. That seems sensible. Yeah. I would have to work it out. But I believe that line of play. I think it's a reasonable line of play. All right, another diamond up with the king. Unblock the club. Spade to the king. Club pitch a diamond. Take the heart finesse. Claim the rest. Down one. So Cranyak holds the damage to 6 imps, but Dinkins is over 200 on the match. They're only back by 23. 10 boards to go. Would 3-no trump have made? I guess we'll never know. We'll have to wait until we see compares at the other tables, in USA 2, for example. Cranyak is someone you believe who's always getting himself doubled. Maybe that was my problem against him. I just didn't double Cranyak enough. You might be onto something. I think we figured out the error in my game against him. He is somewhat aggressive. Like, I never had any problem doubling Gru. But Cranyak, man, I didn't think about it that way. Pass, pass, pass. One club. One heart. Double. Is this one of these 4 or 5 spades doubles? I think it might be 4 or 5 spades. There we go. 3 clubs. My dude just bids 3 hearts. Makes sense. I mean, you kind of just want to jam the auction when partner's a passed hand. You don't have a game. 3 spades by East. Good decision. 4 spades by Cranyak. Also a good decision. And how's this gonna do? So there's 2 hearts to lose. There's a spade to lose. The clubs do technically run, but I guess Declare's probably going to work out what's happening in the club suit, since South may well have led a singleton club honor. So after 2 rounds of hearts, South switches to I don't know what. Yeah, okay. North cashes the heart queen, so that's good. But so North is going to switch to a club now, if he's allowed to hold this trick. And when Declare goes up, South plays it honor. I don't think there's any chance Declare gets this wrong. I mean, I guess it actually doesn't matter, right? If clubs were 4-1, North is just going to get in with the Spade King and give partner club rough. So Declare has to play for clubs 3-2 to make it. So, like, spade to the ace and a spade. I mean, I don't think that's going to be Declare's line of play. I think Declare is going to run the spade queen right now. Probably run the spade queen. Definitely probably run the spade queen. The spade to the jack's okay too, but definitely run the spade queen. I mean, spade to the ace and a spade is playing for South to have started with 2 spades, 1 club, and to have passed in first seed and then only overcalled 1 heart. So that doesn't make any sense to me. And so, like, queen of spades, if it gets covered, ace of spades, jack of spades, even if the 10 of spades is outstanding, now we just, like, try and guess the club suit. Probably club to the king, but at least we're in a position where we can make the contract. And sometimes the 10 of spades just falls, and then we're just gin for our contract. All right, Declare's thinking. I've made my case. Queen of spades. Are we frozen? We might be frozen. Nope. Not frozen. Thinking hard about what to do about the spade suit. Doesn't matter, Georgia. Just take your spade finesse. The hand's going to be over in like 5 seconds after you do that. Because the club's going to come back. She's going to have to put up the king. The jack's going to fall. Then she's going to shrug and pull a round of trumps, and trumps split. You can do it. Queen of spades. Like, spade to the jack is fine. Spade to the ace and a spade is not fine. Any minute now. All of a sudden, it feels like we're back in the open trials. Players are actually thinking about their decisions. I hope I'm not just, like, frozen everywhere. Xander says, spade to the ace, trying to protect against 4 spades in the south hand. Well, if south has 4, if spades are 4-1, I think we have a problem on this hand. All right, queen of spades. Excellent. I like this play. Matt asks, has anyone done a study on what people play from Queen Jack more often? Queen Jack Doubleton. Yes, in fact. Yes, there has been. So, a very interesting study was done. When it comes to non-expert players in bridge, male players, like, I think it was something like 19 times out of 20 will false card with the queen from Queen Jack Doubleton. Female players, close to 100% of the time, will play the jack from Queen Jack Doubleton. So this is when it comes to non-experts, like intermediate or advanced level players, which is crazy to me. There are non-expert male players. PJF. LOL. Yeah, so this is nuts that's a thing. So if you're playing at your local club and the little old lady plays the queen, it is 100% that that's a singleton. You can take restricted choice. She plays the jack. I mean, you should probably play her for Queen Jack Doubleton. And reverse for the guys, right? If they play the jack, that is 100% a singleton. They're always trying to prove that they're the smartest person in the room. So they're going to be like, ha, queen, right? False carding. Now, among experts, it's a little bit different. You try and false card with the card you're known to hold. All right, Declare has successfully pulled trumps. Imagine if South had played that queen, then the jack from Queen Jack third, and Georgia was just like, oh, shrug, I'll just lead the 10 of clubs. What could go wrong? And South follows, and now she's like, oh no, do I ruff low or high? That would have been such a scare, but no one does that from South's seat. One diamond from the west. One spade overcall from north. North has a big hand. 6-5 in the black suits. Negative double from east. Probably 2 spades from south. Very, very bad spade raise. M. Bodell says, don't sort my suits, play the rightmost card among equals if there aren't suit preference or high card point considerations. Well, you might be an expert because you don't sort your hand. I also don't sort my hand. Do you ever feel like there's bias in doing it that way, though? Because the unsorted hand, I mean, I don't know if you like shuffle or whatever, but there is a little bit of bias that happens in shuffling as well as in the way that the cards come to you. It's very difficult to randomly shuffle a deck of cards for a human. Yeah, it's also difficult to keep track of every single pair that you play against because, you know, like if you randomize and then you go to a different table and then do it the same way and you just do it the same way against every single pair you play against, unless they all get together at like their Bridge Players Anonymous meeting on the weekend and they're just like, man, that M. Bodell guy, he just keeps playing the jack from Queen Jack Doubleton. They're never really going to find a pattern. Wait, someone said six spades is cold? Wait, but there's like two top losers. Hold on a second. Game is Jones cold both ways. There was a kappa. I'm sorry. I'm paying attention to different conversations. My bad. I missed the kappa. Not my best, says South. 3 hearts by West. 4 clubs. North has a hand. 4 diamonds by East. They both found the double fit, but West decides the 5 level is for the opponents. What would Roger do? He would probably concoct an auction to get himself doubled. East has no defense. The Queen Doubleton of Clubs is a really, really bad card for East. Because that doesn't do anything on defense or offense. So East would hate to bid 5 diamonds and hear it go pass, pass, 5 hearts, pass 6 spades. Oh my god. Well, that's a result for Rubenstein in the other room. 4 spades ripperonied. Okay, East does decide to take the shot at 5 diamonds, and she is going to be rewarded because while North-South can make 5 spades, they're probably just going to sell out to collect their plus score in this contract. This is likely to be down 2. 2 rounds of clubs, then a heart to the ace and a heart ruff. As long as South is able to give the suit preference signal. Oh my. Well, this might be the beginning of the end for Dinkin. BZL, you've only seen 2 opponents pick up their hand and not sort anything. In both cases, it felt like they were trying to be intimidating. So I do it for 2 practical reasons. I think I probably mentioned this on stream before. 1, I don't want people to look at my hand. So if people are cheating, because I've seen people try and like lean in and look at a player's hand, if I don't sort any of my cards, they're not like, if they get a small peek at my hand, it's not going to do them much good. Because they will have no idea what my hand looks like. Like, they might see a stray queen or something, but they're not going to see what my shape is. And two, I do it because, like, I want to make sure that I fully appreciate all the spot cards in my hand. Like, if I sort my hand, I'm just going to be like, oh, my hand is like queen jack third, ace fifth, doubleton, king third, right? As opposed to like, oh, my hand is actually like queen jack six of hearts and ace 7 5 4 deuce of spades and blah blah blah, so on. How does he get back to the board for second spade play? Did I make the claim that five spades is making and it's just not? Is that what you're trying to call me out on? Good question. It looks like there is only one entry with the ace of hearts. Great question. Was it an added struggle when I first did it that way? Not really. My brain just works funnily. But I didn't start doing it that way. I started playing bridge like the way you're taught, you know, sort your hand and put the suits in black, red, and whatnot. But then I specifically found out that like players I had teamed with were just like, I like to look at the ways my opponents pull cards out of their hand to try and figure out what their shape is. And I'm just like, that sounds like cheating to me. But like, I mean, it's hard to prosecute that. So I just started not doing it. And I think one time in like 5 or 6 years of doing this, did I essentially mentally missort my hand after not doing it. So the chance of an error is probably pretty close to the chance of a normal person sorting their hand error. At least it was for me. But yeah, I mean, when I found out that like people in my local clubs were just like doing this regularly, I was like, well, I better find a way to combat that. What ended up happening here? North-South didn't get a heart ruff? I'm sorry, I've been busy. Club ace, club king. South played a random spot card. And then North switched to the king of spades. Yeah. Yeah. Oh man, and then the Jack of Hearts came and South put the queen on it. Cranyak. Was it Cranyak? It was. Cranyak. Earning that extra trick. Minus 200, 11 imps to Rubenstein. They're up by 34. South screamed for a spade, did they? I mean, I assume trick 1 was just a attitude signal. And then trick 2 might have been suit preference. So yeah, maybe it was a pretty big error by South. We don't know if Cranyak was going to run the Jack of Hearts. South definitely should duck that card. I think. It's a little scary. Partner could have stiff 10, right? And then we've just given up a heart trick. Okay, I don't know. Anyway, board 53, so we got 8 boards to play, and the lead is now 34. Diamond by North. A heart overcall by East. Pass by us. A spade by West. Pass by North. No support double. Did I say pass by us? I'm South. I'm just looking at South's cards. Apologies. I'm not on Team Dinkin. I'm actually on Team Rubenstein. We don't want to see any more of the Dinkin Diamond if we don't have to. But yeah, I am South. Every time I pick up a hand, I'm South. I'm not really sure what East is thinking about. Is one spade forcing? Two spades is a really weird bid from East. Can you pass with the East hand? I would have thought so. Yeah, they say that their new suits are non-forcing constructive after an overcall. So East didn't have to bid over a spade. But if you wanted to bid, you should probably bid 2 clubs, I guess. Oh my god, West just bid 3 clubs. East is gonna be like, yes, please. 4 spades? You don't even know if you have a fit. Here we are. We're in our 5-2 fit. Oh man, what do we lead as North? Oh, this is gross. He leads the Queen of Clubs anyway. Jack of Hearts. Just imagine if the Jack of Hearts had come out. I mean, I don't like any of North's leads, so honestly, the Jack of Hearts is not looking like the worst thing in the world, but okay, Queen of Clubs. Cranyak is just like, what have you done to me, partner? Why are we in this contract? Okay. So Cranyak has a club to lose, a diamond to lose, and a spade to lose if he can manage that. Like, spades 3-3, he might be able to ruff the 4th round of diamonds in the East hand with one of the high trumps. He would probably also need clubs 3-2 because he's going to have to set up his clubs along the way somehow. Yeah, this does not look makeable on this lie of the cards. I mean, the spades are 3-3, but with clubs 4-1, it's a problem. BD says, might have needed to lead a heart to force declare to beat this. I don't think that's true. Actually, wait a second. Imagine if the Jack of Hearts lead is the only lead to let it make. Because Dummy's heart's set up. You can get 3 clubs, but I don't think we can do it and pull trumps and ruff the 4th diamond. Like, if we were allowed to lead to every trick, right? We could go, like, win the ace of clubs, king of diamonds. Like, let's say they win and just play back a diamond to be friendly. We win, we ruff a diamond, we go ace of spades. But now we need to get back to the West hand. So now if we start forcing ourselves in hearts, then we threaten to run out of trumps. So like heart ruff, Jack of spades, up with the king, heart covered and ruffed. We can pull the last trump, but then North gets in clubs, but I guess North is out of hearts. I mean, maybe this can make, but that was an awful friendly defense that I just gave to declare. Let's see what Cranyak decides to do. It looks like he's deciding to hope for a Queen Doubleton or King Doubleton of spades on side. Yeah, if King Doubleton of spades came down, he would be in excellent shape, right? So this seems like a pretty good line of play to me, what Cranyak has chosen. Like, if the King Doubleton of spades drops, then he would be able to play a diamond over. Let's say this wins, pull 2 rounds of trumps, lead a club up, stick in the 8, eventually lose a club and 2 diamonds. There would be some issues in getting tapped in hearts, but hopefully he would deal with that later, or the opponents might not figure it out. This seems like a good line of play. It is not going to work on this lie of the cards, though. So North is in with the diamond ace. Probably just plays back a diamond, I think. like sometimes declare has king, queen, jack, 9 of diamonds, but I think it's pretty rare. And you don't want to switch to hearts. You don't want to continue clubs. That could blow trick. So I think he's just going to return a diamond. If his partner has any of the queen, jack, or 9, it would work out. Ishif says he needs to cash a spade and lead a diamond. Wait, why? Why can't we just play back a diamond? He has plenty of heart exits, right? So, like, if he ever gets in later, he can exit in hearts. Double dummy, anything but a heart is fine. You see what I mean about these doubleton leads? Even if they work, they don't work. I mean, he might end up cashing the king of spades. I could see him doing that. Because he might expect that his partner could discard on the king of spades some of the time, and that would give him a signal as to what to do next. Like if his partner said don't play hearts, then he would not play hearts. But this time his partner's going to follow to the king of spades. So he would kind of be stuck back in, not knowing what to do. I'm just going to look at their card. This 3 of diamonds strikes me as unusual. They do play standard count. Okay, so he does know West's approximate shape. West is either going to be... West has 4 diamonds. That's basically what he knows. West has 4 diamonds, but for some reason, West didn't try and rough a diamond. I don't think the club 9 back beats the contract. I see what chat's talking about. Because the club 9 declarable duck, right? So South will rough. And then South can't afford to get out a heart because that sets up the heart king. So South will play back a diamond. Declare wins. Exits a trump. So North is in. North exits a red card. And then Declare cashes the jack of diamonds and cashes their last spade. And North gets squeezed in 3 suits. North has to let go a heart. Are we frozen? Not frozen. So North has to let go a heart, and then it's just a strip squeeze. So strip squeezes are these positions that you can become familiar with if you want to learn about basic squeezes that tend to operate with 1 extra loser. So if the 9 of clubs gets played back and South roughs, and then we give up a trick to the spade king, we have a diamond loser and a club loser. And so that's a 2 loser end position, which is when a strip squeeze operates. A 1 loser end position is often when a simple squeeze operates, and you can kind of learn these general ideas. So here we just get to the position where we have jack doubleton of diamonds, 10 doubleton of clubs, opposite king doubleton of clubs, and whatever else in the dummy. And we learn that North holding on to the diamonds and clubs is a necessity. Otherwise, we just get an extra trick in one of those suits ourselves. So North can no longer afford to hold on to hearts. So North would have to come down to jack doubleton of clubs, 10 doubleton of diamonds, and And so we end up throwing North in to lead away from the Jack of clubs. So similarly, the 7 of clubs also doesn't work as a return for that reason. So the only card that North could return, which would effectively break up this squeeze, would be the Jack of clubs. So the Jack of clubs will work here because Declare would have to cover, and that kills the communication. You baited me? What do you mean all of the clubs work? Yeah, so the Jack of clubs works. Double dummy doesn't agree. Well, so, I mean, that's what's going to happen because South will ruff. Oh, for my end position, they already have 3 tricks. Oh, that's true. Oh, yeah, you're so right. That would be 3 tricks. Anyway, so, fine. Declare could squeeze North for 1 more trick, but they would still be down 1. You're right. You're so right. I wasn't counting tricks. I was just assuming. Fair enough. Yeah, I didn't count the trick. So we have 1 trick in, a club ruff is 2, the king of spades is 3, and the 10 of diamonds that we get thrown in with is 4. Oh my god. North played back the Jack of hearts. Okay, now what can Cranyak actually do? He's been thinking about this. I haven't been thinking about the heart play for a while. He exits a trump quickly. So North is back in. Now North definitely can't play a heart. Because if North plays a heart now, Declare covers and ruffs and sets up 2 winners in the East hand. North can't play a club because that... Well... Wait. What happens if North plays the Jack of clubs now? So if North plays the 7 or 9 of clubs, Declare wins in hand and then cashes... Sorry, if North plays like the 7 of clubs or something, Declare can win the 8, cross to his hand, and then cash the 10 of spades to exert the same strip squeeze against North and make it. But what about the Jack of clubs? Oh my god! Wait. I think I see it. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, okay, you know what? You're right. Jack of clubs to the king, and it's the same strip squeeze. But wait. Yeah, Shift saw what I was looking at. There's 2 ways to make it on the Jack of clubs exit. So here's the sexy play. Jack of clubs, king, discard, 10 of clubs. Now we take a roughing finesse and hearts to set up heart winners in the East hand, and the 8 of clubs is an entry. Oh. Now, I'm certain North is just going to get out a diamond. So this is all going to be for naught. But wait, is it all going to be for naught? Wait a second. Don't we still have to take that same line of play then? On a diamond exit, don't we have to win and lead the 10 of clubs? Hold on. Hold on a second. Wait a second. But what if North doesn't cover the 10 of clubs with the Jack? Wait. Hold on. Things have become complicated. Okay, a diamond exit. We got this. Okay. So we win the queen. I don't think I've miscounted my losers, right? Well, if we cash the 10 of clubs, so if we play the 10 of clubs here, and North doesn't cover, which is obviously going to be nonsensical, but we're doing double dummy. If North plays low, we don't have the right number of losers for a squeeze. So playing the 10 of spades does nothing to the North hand. North just pitches a heart. And then North has 2 tricks in the minor suits. South is end played in hearts. Oh! Oh my god! Okay, I see it. Okay, so we have to play the 10 of clubs here. Because if we play a low club... Well, double dummy is going to say we can play the queen of diamonds. But, in terms of the clubs that we can play, we have to play the 10 of clubs. If we play a low club, North gets to split with the 9 of clubs. If we duck, then North just has a safe diamond exit. So we win. We play the 10 of hearts. South covers. We can set up heart winners, but then when we play the 10 of clubs, North ducks to kill our entry with the 8 of clubs. Similarly, if we... Yeah, anyway. So we can't play a low club, but we have to play the 10. But so then North, to effectively deny us the 2 club entries, ducks the 10 of clubs. So the 10 of clubs cashes. But now, because we know North has 4 diamonds from the auction, and we see South show out on this trick, we can cash the queen of diamonds to pitch another club from the east hand, and then we play a club to the king and the 10 of hearts. South covers with the queen, but we pitch one of our minor suit losers. South is stepping stone to give us access to the 9 of hearts to pitch our other loser, and the 10 of spades is our 10th trick. I wonder if Cran's going to see this. He has a pretty good idea of the shape of the hand. Spades are 3-3. Diamonds appear to be 4-3. 10 of clubs. Oh my god. I mean, North is just going to play the jack, so this hand's going to be over in about half a second. That's true. We have to give credit to Georgia. She saw this possibility from this time when she bid 2 spades. She's like, I have blind faith in my partner being able to pull tricks out of nowhere, and he always manages to do it. Yeah. Yeah, sometimes you're just playing with a magician as a partner. Radu is thinking. Please play low. He played low! Yes! We get to see it! Now the queen of diamonds to pitch a club, extracting South's last diamond. Roger Lee would have gotten it right as well. Well, Cranyak... okay, so Cranyak's pause here, to me, says, uh-oh, he didn't cover. I thought this as far ahead as, 10 of clubs, jack, king, roughing finesse and hearts, club up to the 8. That's as far as he got. And so now he's trying to think about this position. He's played low. I think he's worked it out. Queen of diamonds, pitch a club, extracting South's last diamond. Roger goes 590 on this, sometimes 790. Just imagine if 790 happened on this board. You look at the Traveler and you're just like, who ducked their ace too many times? There it is. Queen of diamonds, pitch a club. Club to the king. So how many minutes? Set your clocks. It's 8:25 p.m. Eastern Time on Monday, May 12th. How many minutes is it going to take for them to post this on Bridge Winners? I'm putting the over-under at 45 minutes. 10 imps for Rubenstein, and they are running away with it. -6, it's already up there. I'll take under and post it yourself. Go for it. Yo! What is this bullshit? Spades are 5-0? That never happens. South opens a club. Alright, Cran, 2 hearts. You know you want to. Time to dump some imps back into the pile. He passes. A club, a spade. 2 hearts. Two spades, natural and forcing. Unless 3 spades is what you do with the north hand. Okay, Radu says 3 spades. I mean, I assume it's time to start cubitting a south. 4 clubs. Partner showed a good hand. Yeah, I don't like 3 no trump. 3 spades should be the same effect as in a 2/1 game forcing auction, that you have a solid suit and this is trumps and we're not playing anywhere else. I guess 3 no trump as a non-serious try is fine. I just don't think that's what it means. I think South is intending 3 no trump as like, I don't have a spade fit, and North doesn't care. Four diamonds. What? Yeah, exactly. As Eli Culbertson says, like, this should be a bad hand. I mean, you could play it as non-serious, I suppose. But South does not have a bad hand. Partner should have solid or semi-solid spades, basically, and we have a bunch of aces and kings. It's minimum. I mean, we have a 16 count, and we've decided to reverse. But this is a good hand for slam. Good 5-card club suit that can be established. Side entries. So 4 hearts by South, Cupid. North bids 4, no key card. 5 hearts showing 2 without. Six spades, I guess. Double. Pass 4, no trump. That might also not have been the right choice. Yeah, 6 spades is not a bad spot until you notice that East has doubled. Okay, but serious question. If East doubles and South redoubles, is pass by West for penalty? Does anyone know? Why would East double? Troll question. Streamer's just trying to get back at chat for one-upping him earlier. I mean, I assume we double as East because we just double everything. 6, no! Okay. 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 Good luck, South. This is a really good bid by Radu. Yeah, this is a really good bid. I mean, the defense should always just lead a spade, but if they make an error like this and lead a diamond, all he needs is for the spades to come home. He can count. I mean, he can't count 12 tricks because he doesn't know about partner's club king, but partner has to have something other than just the 2 aces for her reverse. So if partner's hand looks like this, then Radu was thinking, hey, if they lead a diamond, that goes into partner's king. We just have 12 cashers when the spades run. Okay, diamond to the ace. Diamond back, probably. So up with the king. Spade, ready to claim. West shows out. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Typical Cran not leading a spade. Sigh. Oh, no. I mean, I assume we continue to try and make it, right? Run the jack of clubs here. Like, if the queen of hearts falls doubleton and the queen of clubs is on side, we could make it. Or do we need the queen 10 of hearts to fall doubleton? No, just the queen. We could have pitched a heart and a diamond on the king, queen of spades. Well, good try by Declare. This is going to be down 3. Not doubled. Yeah, just typical for Radu and Raluca to just get to these slams going down 3. Look at Cranyak go, trying to cut communications. All right, king, queen of spades, pitching hearts. 3 down. It's 55 imps. They got 6 boards to go. The other table is way ahead. They're on board 59 already in the other room. So they're almost done playing. Roger would have been minus 500. That is what I said, isn't it? Pass, pass, a heart. Take out double by east. Just kidding. Pass by east. 2 clubs, I guess. Drury. We got a singleton. We got 2 key cards. We got 5 card suit, even though it's not very good. Drury, 3 cards. 4 hearts by north. All pass. East on lead, gonna try a high club. That will not be successful. Now, the other table only made 11 tricks like a fish. When in reality, Declare could pitch 2 spades on the king, queen of diamonds. Run the jack of hearts. Ruff the 3rd round of spades with the heart king and play a heart to the ace, picking off the queen doubleton of trumps. So, I really hope North shows who's sitting north at the other table, Vince DeMoy, how to really play this hand. Oh yeah, see, look at this. Now Declare will make 12 tricks. Jack of hearts. King of diamonds, queen of diamonds, pitching spades, spade to the ace, spade to the king, spade rough high, heart to the ace. What's the problem? That's never going to happen. there's no way that's going to happen. I mean, I think Declare is even going to ruff the 8 of diamonds here. Diamond ruff, king of hearts, spade to the king, ace of hearts. Run the diamonds. Okay, 11 tricks. Streamers having too much fun trolling chat. Please stop. Heart to the king. Heart to the ace. Okay. Well, fortunately, the 9 of diamonds fell. So that 8 of diamonds is a winner. All right, same 11 tricks as at the other table. They are now fighting hard for these over tricks. They know it's very important in a close match like this. Looks like we're going to see Rubenstein against Millens for the USA 1 position tomorrow. Oh yeah, and reminder, because we have people coming to drill holes in my wall and hopefully hook us up with some Ethernet so that I can wire my internet connection and we won't have the stream drop out. I'll be starting up late. I just don't know exactly when, but I'll try and keep people updated on Discord. Two plus one club opener. 2 diamonds by North. Weak. 2 diamonds is like a huge coward bid. Bid at least 3. Come on. Put a little bit of oomph into your bids. 3 diamonds. All right, a club, 2 diamonds, 2 hearts, 3 diamonds, 4 hearts, 3 only hearts from Cranyak. Okay, 4 hearts from East. Sounds good. Man, if the spade ace was offside, Declare would only be making 8 tricks and hearts. Maybe good hand evaluation by Cranyak here. I mean, East has a big hand and yet 2 rounds of diamonds. Spade through. 3 rounds of spades. Degent, thanks so much for the $50 donation. Appreciate the support. We're now 62.5% way through on the tracker to covering the entirety of the USBCs, which is going to go through, I think, May 26th or whatever, but it's through the end of the senior trials for USA 1 and USA 2. We already have the entirety of USA 1 and 2 mixed covered. I think that was at the $1,400 mark. All right, East bids 4 hearts. 2 rounds of diamonds, a low spade switch. Now South just decides to lead the queen of spades at trick 1. Makes sense. So this will go around to the ace. Then 2 rounds of diamonds. And then Declare can claim. Second spade goes on the ace king of clubs. Other rooms on the last board. All right, there's 10 tricks. Claim accepted. On to board 57. 4 boards to go. We're up to more than 11 imps aboard. Degent, thanks so much for the Prime sub. Welcome to the lounge. Appreciate the support. 18 count from North. 1 club opener. Pass by East. This is like the no trump bid, right? Club pass and no trump. Okay, let's see what my boy Cranyak does with this hand. 3 spades. Three spades. Here we go. I am ready. I'm ready for the two spade bid, but come on, three. I'm rooting for three. Okay, two spades. That's the better bid anyway. His hand is so bad. Oh no. He's looking at this double like, well, he hasn't seen it yet, but he's just like, man, I hope it doesn't go double all pass. Double by North, three no trump by South. Interesting. I mean, I guess they could have gotten 500 against two spades doubled if they were double dummy. But they probably wouldn't have. I think North would have led the ace king of diamonds, and then North-South can only collect 200. So king of spades opening lead. This will get ducked. East should have doubled 3 no trump for a club lead. Yeah, 3-no makes a lot of sense by South. Once you know partner has extras, you kind of have a maximum and you have spades locked up. You're sitting in front of the spade bidder, so it's not a great idea to go after a penalty with only 3 trumps. All right, spade lead, heart shift, declare can knock out the club ace. This is going to be quite a few tricks. 4 clubs, 2 diamonds, 3 hearts, and a spade is 10. Declare could take the double hook and diamonds to make an 11th, but that's way too risky. So club to the queen, club back. They're already in game. Double is basically free. That's a good outlook. All right, club back. Looks like East might be intent on holding up her club ace until the 4th round of the suit to cut communication. Brad's wondering why doubling someone when they're already in a game doesn't take them into a slam. That's a good point. Maybe if we double 4 hearts, it should go to 8 hearts, and they should just get a grand slam bonus for making it. That would really teach people to double game contracts. Sometimes they run from 3-no doubled to 4 of a minor. All right, one more club. I guess Craniac can pitch his heart now safely, now that Declare has won the king and dummy rather than the 10. Oh, he pitches the diamond queen. This is going to be all of the tricks. Oh, and also he was just squeezed, so I take it all back. Yeah, he did well. He saw the squeeze coming, so he knew to let partner know that she should protect the 10 of diamonds. Well played. The squeeze operates. 2 imps going to Dinkin. That's a lot of spades. This time South is the one with the giant spade suit. Pass by East. 1 spade. Takeout double. Maybe. Pass by North. What do we do with the East hand? 2 clubs or 2 hearts? I'm not sure what I like. I suppose 2 hearts we should try for a game. If we knew that it wasn't our hand, we would bid 2 clubs. Yeah, West has 3 of the 4 ace-10s. None in the spade suit. 4 spades by South. Yup. Pass. 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 Spade lead, I think I like it. It could blow a trick, but Cranyak doesn't want to blow a trick in a different suit by leading one of his unsported aces. So spade will go around to the queen, I guess. And ace. East still has the 7 of spades to cover the 6 in dummy. All right, she decides not to even play the queen. So Declare can pull trumps and try the king of diamonds. And it looks like Cranyak's opening lead is going to save an imp, because I imagine at the other table they just led the ace of hearts on a similar type of auction, and that ended up giving up a trick. No, in fact, Gru ended up leading the ace of clubs on the same auction. So how did Declare end up making 5? I don't know. Not terribly important at the state of the match, though. Okay, Declare has pulled trumps. And Bodell says, thinks Declare will make 11 as well. You only have 2 losers? Did I miss some? Oh, the Heart Queen is an entry to the diamonds. Oh. Okay. The Heart Queen's an entry. I forgot that there was an entry in the North Hand. I was like, that North Hand is worthless. It's really not, though. Queen of Hearts is a big card. All right, good call. It's been a long day. Every high card point is working in North's hand. Yeah. All right, Cranyak's up with the diamond ace. Now Declare can just claim. Ace of hearts. Ace of clubs. Let's try again. Cranyak's like trying to get a signal from partner. Eight of hearts was not it. 650. 2 boards to go. So Rubenstein has already officially won. A 53 amp lead with 2 boards to go. They can only drop 48. This looks like, I mean, a pretty good result for Team Dinkin in the other room. They got to 6 hearts, but it's going to be too little too late. A heart by Cranyak, 10 count. Time penalties could happen. Take out double from North. 2-0 from East, right? 4 card limit or better. Let's start with that. To know? Limit or better? Georgia? Okay, 2-0. Limit or better with 3 trumps. Okay. I feel like we've seen a lot of these players redouble with the 3 card limit raise just because they want to suggest penalties. I know that this 2-0 trump technically has the 3 card limit raise in it, but no one does it. Everyone just starts with redouble with that hand. 3 hearts by West, 4 hearts by East. That's going to end the auction. So king of spades on side. Declare will pick off the heart queen thanks to the takeout double. And a spade goes on the third round of diamonds. So this will be 11 imps going the way of Dinkin. King of clubs up with the ace. Ace of hearts. Take the heart hook. Pull the trumps. Ask about the spade king. This will be a fast one. On this auction, you probably want to get to the slam. Let me see what happened in the other room. How'd they get there? Same auction, but East decided to be a lot more aggressive with her hand over there. She not only Q-bid over a 3-heart bid, but then she took over and bid keycard. And just stuck the contract in 6 hearts when partner showed 1. Last board of the match. Ooh, we had some exciting boards down the stretch. Unfortunately, Dinkin was so far behind that we didn't get the full wealth of appreciating these deals for what they were. North opens a club in second seat. Lovely. Double. Definitely double. I mean, how did East sell out to 5 clubs in the other room? That's what I want to know. How is it possible that you sell out to 5 clubs with that East hand? You're favorable. They just needed to be playing more strong diamond. 3 clubs is a stopper ask from East. Okay, fair enough. I mean, if West has a club stopper, she expects to take 8 tricks in her own hand and no trump. Reasonable choice. I still think I prefer the double. If we can double and bid diamonds, we're in pretty good shape, I think, with these cards. And sometimes partner has a 5-card major, and we just get to a 4-3 fit there, which is probably going to play better than no trump anyway. 3 hearts by South. Pass by West. What do you do as North? So North knows that East has a solid diamond suit. Otherwise, I think North would have just taken a shot at 3 now. He's tried 4 clubs. Pass by East. Man, this 3-heart bid by South. I don't know how I feel about the 3-heart bid, but it has put North-South in a bit of a sticky situation because I think South should just pass 4 clubs. I mean, 3 hearts should be game forcing, but you have game forced on a 10 count, right? I think South was just hoping that partner could bid 3 now, but I don't know why South would believe that, looking at the small doubleton diamond. So they get the same spot as the other room. Once again, no double. 2 rounds of diamonds, spade switch, and eventually this is just going to be 2 down. Yeah, pass by East. I mean, East has already showed her hand, she expects, with the 3 club bid from the stopper ask. She showed a long, solid minor suit with some outside cards, but no club cards. So she's asking for a club stopper from partner. So Cranyak should know what her hand looks like. Cranyak doesn't have enough to double 5 clubs. I think, I mean, do they make 5 diamonds? They do, right? They just lose a heart and a spade. You can set up the hearts. East-West makes 6 diamonds. I guess that's true. Yeah, double dummy. A single dummy, you would probably just make 5. But yeah, I mean, this feels like a pretty big miss East-West. I don't know really who did anything wrong. All of their calls look kind of natural, but maybe East should have bid 4 diamonds over 4 clubs to be like, I have my bid and now I have extras. And West might be happy to take a shot at 4 spades if allowed. At least then they would collect a penalty against 5 clubs. All right. Oh, East didn't switch to spades after 2 rounds of diamonds. So 3 imps to Dinkin. But Rubenstein still wins by 39. So that was quite the set. Eventually Rubenstein picks up 18 on the card. And we have our finalists. Rubenstein, the 1 seed overall. Looks like they were deserving of it. Millens was my pick to win the mixed, and they have been stomping their competition as well. In actually all of their previous matches, I think Millens has won by at least 80, maybe 60, at least 60, but it's been a large margin. And over in USA 2, what have we got? We have Henner. Looks like they've pulled it off. And Bailey, oh my god, there's a 10 imp penalty for Guy. Oh no, 10 imps of penalty for something. Or otherwise, this match would be 6 imps. Let's actually check in on this table. So 2 boards to go. Neither table got to 6 hearts on this one. Yeah, I think 10 imps is a cell phone penalty. So currently on the scoreboard, it doesn't even have it reflected, but on that score page, we see it. So the match looks like it's 6 imps, but it's actually 16. No one got to the slam. It looks like Bailey is going to squeak on through, though, despite Roger's best efforts to get doubled in every contract that he's ever bid. So we're going to have Bailey and who was it? Henner were the 2 teams that made it, facing up against the losers from today, which were Dinkin and Lewis in the lower bracket. Is there any way that I can permit all Twitch clips? I wonder if I have a setting to do that. I'll probably look into it. If people actually want to post clips, you should be allowed to post clips. Or maybe the idea is we just need to create a chat command for it. We could do ! Roger Lee or something as a chat command. Okay, I'll look into this. So 11 tricks. Looks like Declare did not pick off the Heart Queen. So it was Roger's fault they got the penalty? I don't think so. Roger's on Team Bailey. Certain links are whitelisted. I mean, I can allow people to post a Nightbot command and for Nightbot to post the link. I think that's doable. Is Roger Lee the new Chuck Norris, aka Zia Mahmood? Last board, Debbie picks up this hand. She overcalls a diamond. Debbie? Do we need to have a talk? Debbie, that one diamond is not enough. That's not the right number. Excellent. No, you know what? I'll do this right now. Let me just make the Roger command. What did we want it to be? Exclamation point Roger. Okay, I can do that. Let's make that happen. Where's this clip? All right. There you go. Hopefully that clip lives on with infamy for the remainder of time that Twitch is in existence. 1 club, 1 diamond, 1 heart. Double, showing spades. Apparently Snapdragon. Okay. 2 clubs. So spades and diamond tolerance. 2 clubs. Everyone's just walking the dog and trying to get doubled. 2 hearts. Debbie has finally decided to start cubiting the opponent's suits. 3 clubs. Pass 3 spades. Okay. 4 diamonds. It's time, Debbie. We gotta keep going. Partner has said something in this auction. This did not happen at any of the other tables. 4 diamonds. I'm ready. 4 diamonds. Double. Well, it's true. 3 spades is not making. She's right about that. Gru bid 1 spade instead of Bathurst double on the same first 4 bids. So you're telling me that the player in the East seat at Gru's table, that would have been Emma Kolesnik, also overcalled a diamond? I mean, I guess if you're trying to get your situation, you know, Keveps is right. Roger's just getting himself doubled. I mean, case in point. Here's Roger. He's just getting doubled all the time. 4 clubs. Pass. Are we bidding 4 diamonds now? Please. Thank you. Okay, Kevin's gonna need to unpack this entire thing. He's gonna be here a while. So wait, they're actually behind by 17, right? So even if Kevin bids 6 something and it makes, it's still not enough to catch up with that cell phone penalty. So this decision actually doesn't matter. But Kevin is going to think about whether to bid 4 spades, 5 diamonds, or something else. Probably those are the two choices. Or pass. Wow. Does 5 diamonds make on perfect defense? Count again. 6 diamonds, in fact, makes on perfect defense. Yeah, it is a little bit unfair that, you know, what they consider electronic devices and what the exact rule on it is. 6 diamonds redoubled making might have been close. Yeah. I suppose so. Thanks for stopping by, Shift. See you around. So do we know what our matchups are for tomorrow? Maybe Lovebridge has it. I guess we can check. Yeah, I mean, we don't need to see Declare play out 4 diamonds here. So these are the final scores in the lower bracket. Bailey and Henner are going to face off against Dinkins and Lewis. Let's see if we have the brackets. Yeah, it hasn't been set yet. The tournament site, they might have a draw. There might be some sort of conditions of contest where the teams that drop in from the upper bracket get to choose which team they want to play, depending on their seeding. Like which seed they come in as. That's possible. But I don't know how it's going to work. Maybe it's just a random coin flip. That'll probably have taken place already at the tournament site, but we won't get that information until tomorrow. But so tomorrow in USA 1, we are going to have Rubenstein, the overall 1 seed. They got a bye. They barely squeaked through Bramley, and then they barely squeaked by Dinkin, facing up against the powerhouse Millens, who got a withdraw after the 6th set today. They won their match yesterday by over 70, or 2 days ago. They won their opening match by almost 200. Millens does look like the strongest team and the one to beat, but those two juggernauts are going to go head-to-head, and these might be the 2 teams that actually make it as USA 1 and 2, Rubenstein and Millens, for sure. Bailey has a chance. All the teams that are still in the lower bracket have a chance to make it through the gauntlet in the USA 2 bracket down here. But I'm going to sign off. So thanks for stopping by, everyone. Hopefully everyone's enjoyed the stream. Again, short reminder that we will be starting up a little bit late tomorrow whenever the electricians are finished drilling holes in our walls. And hopefully I will then be able to utilize the internet that they have attached, and we won't have any of these random interruptions taking place, like the stream shutting down in the middle of an exciting moment. So have a great day, everyone. I will see you all next time, and stay tuned on Discord for updates about when we're starting up tomorrow. Take care.